In the previous video, we have already set up Friday and how it's gonna talk and all of the stuff. So in this video, we will know that how Friday will respond to us, how it will open stuff we want it to. Like if I say open YouTube, it has to open YouTube. How will it do that? How can it search for something in Google? So we are going to cover all that in this particular video, guys. So let's start this video without any further ado. So guys, how's it going on? So in the previous video, we have already set up speech recognition for our Friday. So in this video, we are going to move further. So in this video, we will see that how Friday will open YouTube, how it will search for stuff on Google, and how is it going to do whatever I want it to. So let's just get started with that. So first of all, I have already made live server live, and it is live on here on this port in my machine, and now you can just see here. So first of all, let us do something. I am looking to open YouTube using Friday. How can I do that? First of all, I need to get to youtube.com, and here let me just copy this URL and keep it safe somewhere. Okay, I'm just keeping it safe. Now let me close this YouTube tab, and now I'm here on my VS Code, and fine. Now let me make this browser terminal a bit shorter so that you could see everything perfect. And now this is good. Now guys, whatever we have to do, everything needs to be done from where? Absolutely, all that stuff is to be done from on result. Now here, if I show you, it would be somewhere on result right here. We are getting the transcript, right? We are getting what we are speaking out, and based on that we actually need to write all our functionality. That what is the transcript, what is the stuff here, what is the command we are giving it to, and based on that we will give respective commands by taking some commands from this transcript. Suppose let's say that our transcript includes hi. Okay, let me write that stuff here. Okay, suppose that our transcript includes hi. I will give a command that say hello sir. Okay, this much is fine. Now if I say something like open Google, like this, if I say open Google, it will say opening Google, and open this, and it will open www.google.com. Now this is simple. Same thing you can do for Amazon, YouTube, and all that stuff. It is not very hard, or very hard, yeah, it is not at all hard. It is very easy. Just you need to know the thing that how you are going to do that, and rest of the work is like butter. Okay, so let's start. Now let me remove this comment and this console log from here also, and we are doing this readout transcript, right? We don't need it anymore because that was just for some testing purposes. And now the main thing came on, guys. So first of all, we need to say something called if. Now why am I saying if? Now most of the work is done using if else statement only, guys. Now listen, if I say hi, this if condition says if our transcript includes, if this transcript dot includes hi, reply what? That readout function, right? Read out what? Read out simply hello sir. Now this is what you need to do. Now this is actually everything you need to do, but not completely. It is all, you can say, 70% of the work we have to do. 70% of the work is same, guys. Okay, so we have just this transcript. Okay, let me give some space so that you could see better. So if the transcript includes hi or hi Friday, let's make it hi Friday. Hi Friday, it should read out hello sir. Okay, now let's just test it out. Now let this much be it. Now let me just save it and run it. Okay, I'm clicking on VR start here. Hi Friday. Okay, I don't see it speaking anything. Let us see once again. Let me just write a console log for debugging purposes, and let us say hello sir. Okay, now if I save this and refresh the page once, and if I again say hi Friday, okay, there may be some error taking this spelling of hi. So I am just doing what here I will simply say log transcript. So because I want to see what am I speaking, it may take the spelling mistake in the mic. The mic may take some spelling mistakes in here, so that is the reason I am already transcripting it. Okay, so now let us just make it hi to hello, because hi can be like change the spelling, but let's try with hello. This time it should work. Okay, I am refreshing it again, clicking on VR start. Hello Friday. Okay, nothing happened. Here you can see this, right? So we need to do one thing. What is that? Whatever the transcript is taking, that has to be converted into lowercase, right? We have to convert everything the transcript is taking into lowercase. So for that, what we will do, we will simply say transcript is equal to transcript dot lowercase. What was that function? Not lowercase, guys, remember it's two lowercase in JavaScript, and everything will be now lowercase within transcript. And now see what happens. Now if I'm saving it again, and now I am again running it, the same function. Okay, refreshing the page, VR start. Hello Friday. Okay, it stopped while I was speaking again. Hello Friday.
Hello sir.
Now guys, did you heard that out? First of all, let me change the voice if I have changed it. No, it's due to the internet. No worries. Let me refresh it. Hello Friday.
Hello sir.
Okay, now that is perfectly fine, guys. Now it is speaking out for us, and that is actually good. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all voices. From there I'm going to get 36, not 36. I will get 0 or 1. Let's say 0, and this much is fine. So guys, you saw that this thing is now perfectly fine, perfectly working, right? So now let me just add this as a transcript so that I could just use it for debugging purposes. And now here I am using template literals, and here I am saying my words, and in here I will paste this transcript. So whatever the transcript comes, it comes like my words, then the transcript word. Okay, now this much is fine. I'm removing this console log from here. Same thing we can also do for hi, bye Friday, okay, whatever your commands is. Now let's get started with the YouTube part. Okay, now here we have to add another if condition, which is nothing like transcript. If the transcript dot includes, let's say, open YouTube. If the transcript includes open YouTube, then what you need to do is read out opening YouTube, sir. Okay, this much is fine, right? Now let us check this out. Okay, I'm refreshing the page and clicking on VR start. Open YouTube.
Opening YouTube, sir.
Guys, did you heard that out? Now that is fine. Now you may be wondering, in the previous video I made this voice to like a female voice, but now it is actually working like a male voice. Now guys, that is not your fault, that is not machine's fault, that is the problem of my internet connectivity, right? So yeah, it happens sometimes, don't worry about that, it just happens. Or what you can try is close the port once, okay, close this tab also, then again do go live. let me just do it with from the index HTML page, and if I say open with live server, it is gonna open the tab. Okay, it's opened it, and now I could close this and close this index HTML file from here, open the console for debugging purposes, and it should be good now. Let's try again. Open YouTube.
Opening YouTube, sir.
Okay, that's okay, no worries. Now it has changed its default voice to a male voice. I told you how you can change your voice in the previous episode, so if you have watched it, well and good, and if you have don't, just watch it. Or if you are looking just for this change voice section, how to get more voices, what is the index of the voice I am looking for David, for Zira, you can actually go and get it from that video. Okay, fine. Now what else I'm going to do? I'm going to open my YouTube. I want it to open YouTube when I say open YouTube, not just give me the command opening YouTube, sir. So after this, what we have to do is window dot open. Now this is the thing which is actually thing. Now this, what it will do is this will simply open a new tab in your browser, guys. Now here you simply have to paste your URL. I copied it, okay, and now here I am pasting it. Now see what happens when I say open YouTube. Okay, let me save it. Now I'm saying VR start C. Open YouTube.
Opening YouTube, sir.
Now guys, did you saw that how good it was? Like it said, when I said open YouTube, it said opening YouTube, sir. And if I said window.open and then window.open this, so it is just opening our this URL on our browser, right? Now that is pretty much good. But do you know that what happens if I say open YouTube Friday, will it not open it? Let's test it out. What happens? Open YouTube Friday. I don't know what you are doing, but open YouTube. Stop all your work and open just YouTube and only YouTube.
Opening YouTube, sir.
Now guys, did you saw that magic? Did you saw that magic what just happened? Whatever I speak, if my speech includes open YouTube continuously somewhere, then it is gonna open YouTube. If you are gonna have open YouTube multiple times, it is gonna open multiple times. So that is it. So you need not write a different algorithm to access it only once or something like that. The browser speech recognition API takes care for all that. So you don't need to worry about that stuff again and again. Okay. Now this is for YouTube. What if I want to search something, and how can I do that? Now I can't do just like this, right? Open google.com. Now how will I do for searching? Now guys, this is actually important, and this is what we are going to do in a bit later, not currently but a bit later. So what do I do now? I am going to give more functionality to it, like just like these commands, not very much that. You can, if you are feeling boring, just skip this part, because I hope that you already got it how to do this, or you just code along with me. That would be the best option. Now here I am saying open Google, sir, and here we will just change this YouTube to google.com, and now it will open Google similarly as YouTube when I say open Google. Same if we say open Firebase, it should open firebase.com, right? Here I will add console, not Firebase. I will simply add Firebase console, that I like direct opening console because I don't want to press that go to console button again and again. Okay, now here in this Firebase thing, I want to tell you one thing, one important thing. Just go along with me, okay? I'm just saving this page here and going to firebase.console.com. Let's go to firebase.com, and here I want to go to console, and that button should be somewhere here at the top. I think I need to make this bigger, and now if I click on go to console, it is gonna take me to the console, and it is just simply this URL which we actually need. And if I paste the same URL somewhere here, it is gonna open the console for us. Okay, now guys, you just need to paste this console URL right here, and this is gonna open Firebase for you. But exactly not, it is not going to open Firebase due to some changes. But what is that, I'm going to tell you. But before that, let me give you a badass tip, guys. I'm going to give you a very important tip in this video. You see, if I make this, you see this URL right at the top, just see here, okay, at the top. I'm going to give you a tip. If you want to open Firebase with a different account, like here I have u/0, if I make it u/1/, then see, it will open Firebase console for a different account. Now that is beautiful, right? Now if I say /2, it is gonna open Firebase console for a different account. Same thing you could do for something else also, if it is gonna include something like this. I think this should also be there for Gmail. Just test it out, okay? Just test it out, and that should be super awesome. Now that was a tip. I'm again making it 0 because that is my original mail ID, which I also use for YouTube also, right? Okay, fine. Now I'm closing this up. Now with this, I remember one thing. I got one idea, that when you are saying open Firebase, you can also do something like open my first account, open my second account, open my third account, open Firebase and select second account. Like this I can give a command, right? Let's do that. But let's keep this tab as it is, and I will do the another work here. Okay, now here let me make this browser window short again. Fine. Now here we have open Firebase. Let's test it out first without any chit chatting. Now we are start open Firebase. Now did you saw anything happen? Why it is not happening? Let me show you. My words transcript, okay, some error. Open Firebase. Okay, this was the error I was talking about. See this line where I am moving my cursor, this point, okay, there. My words open Firebase. So I spoke out open Firebase, and it took the word Firebase along with the space, and that is not what we want. So how can I do something else here? Okay, so you just copy this whole stuff, okay, enter a space and add 2 straight lines. I don't know what those signs are called. You can say or in JavaScript, okay, and I'm pasting that again, and here I am saying open space Firebase and something like this. Now this should definitely work. So that is what I wanted to tell you, that if your command is not taking the correct spelling, you can add even 2 spellings or maybe hundreds of spellings like this only, or and or and or and or and or. But actually Firebase, this is the spelling which always comes up. So even you add this single one, that is okay, but I like adding both of them because it looks pretty much good and slick. So that is the reason I do that. Now this should work. See what happens. Open Firebase Friday.
Opening Firebase console.
Now guys, this was awesome. Now I'm going to teach you that how you can get to different accounts, which I talked just before a few minutes, right? So let's do that. Okay, copy this complete command. Copy the complete command. It is going to be something similar, but here I'm going to add a comment, Firebase with accounts feature. Okay, here I'm going to add something like this. I'm pasting the complete thing back again here, and now I'm not looking for this. Okay, I'm just having this now, and now here I'm saying and open if transcript includes open Firebase, and I will say something like, okay, I will say something like open my second account. Okay, or maybe account 2 or account 3. I will talk like that. And I am saying account, not like this, it's like this. Okay, this is the correct spelling of account. And now if it also includes this, I want and here, the and operator. Now what does and operator means is that it should also include this along with this. Okay, now in or what happens, it should either include this or either both. It is okay, but in and what happens is this should included, this should also be included. So both of them has to be included at a single time. Okay, and now this two have the same option, but here after this URL we need to do some changes. For that, what we need to do is we need a separate algorithm. So that is good. Now here we have the URL, right? Let me copy that URL and paste it somewhere for our reference. So this is the URL and how it is going to look. Now what I am going to do is cut this URL right from here, Control X, and place it in backticks. I'm going to place it in template literals, and here I am going to say /u/u/ our account number. Let us say $, not and, it's $, and within here we are saying account or maybe ACC number. Now this is not bank account number, it is just our Gmail ID number or account ID. Let's say account ID, that should be best. And after this we are adding a simple slash. Now we have to get this account ID from our speech, right? We have to get the account ID from our speech. Now you can do a lengthy way, there is a shorter way also. For shorter way you need to create a small algorithm, and for the lengthy way, you can just use it, may be transcript dot includes account 1. Similarly you will copy paste everything, account 2, copy paste everything, account 3, like that. But our account actually starts from 0, right? So we will name it like account 0, account 2, account 1, account 2. We will name it like this. Now what I'm going to do actually is I'm going here, I am taking the transcript. Okay, I am saying let our ACC ID be equal to the transcript. Okay, now we have our transcript, whatever we had talked, and at the end we will talk like account 2. How I am going to use this command is open Firebase and open my account 2. This is how I will speak out. Okay, so I took the transcript, and in this transcript I'm going to do some changes. ACC ID dot split. Okay, ACC ID dot split, and here I am simply saying ACC ID is equal to ACC ID dot split. Now what happens here is this will split everything. Okay, this will split everything term by term. Okay, for letter by letter. Like if we have the word Firebase like this, it will make it F space F a different element, I a different element, R a different element, E a different element, like that. Okay, that is split. This is an array method. It will convert our transcript into an array. Now what I want is ACC ID and then the last element of it, ACC ID dot length -1. This is what I want. Okay, now before this I want to test something. Okay, hello Friday, how are you?
Hello, sir.
Okay guys, now did you notice here I spoke hello Friday, how are you? It automatically took a question mark or maybe a full stop it may take or something like that. And if I want the last number which I spoke out, I need to remove this question mark or something. So before that we need to do ACC ID dot pop, which will remove the last element for us, and then it is gonna give us the account ID. Okay, now after that we have to place this account ID here, and I hope this should work fine now. But before that, let us log the account ID also. Now here I will use template literals account ID equal to $sign and here ACC ID. Fine. Now this is pretty much good and I hope that this works. Now guys, I have not done this before. When I showed you the glimpse, you can find that this piece of code is not there in the glimpse. Okay, I didn't talk about this particular thing in the glimpse episode, so I coded everything right now in front of you. Just I got an idea and you see how easy it was. Okay, now let us try it. Now, I definitely don't know will it work or not, but let's try. Open Firebase and open account 2.
Opening Firebase console. Opening Firebase console.
No, I don't know. The account has not came out. Open Firebase and open account. I talked about open Firebase and open account 2, right? So what happened is, okay, I should not give a space here. So what actually happened when I gave the space is it formed an array from wherever the spaces are. So all the word fire, it didn't made it dismantled it letter by letter, it dismantled it due to the space. Okay, let's try it again. I'm closing this, all this, and now open Firebase and account 2.
Opening Firebase console. Opening Firebase console.
Now the account number is same and account ID become this. So we have 2 at the end, and what actually happened is, okay, at the end we need to change this, right? We need to make it ACC ID is equal to ACC ID this. Okay, now this should work. Now let me try that again. Open Firebase and open account 2.
Opening Firebase console.
Okay guys,
Opening
it changed my
Firebase
account.
console.
Guys, here use now let me show that to you with proof, guys. Okay, it did. Now it worked perfectly fine. Here you see account ID 2, and I'm just refreshing the page or maybe cleaning the console. Now my initial account have a black icon, my black a black profile pic you may see on the top right side. Just keep on focusing. Now first of all we are saying Firebase, right? So first this will open, this will automatically open, and this will also open. Why? Because we are talking Firebase and this also includes Firebase and this also includes Firebase. If we just say open Firebase, then this thing is gonna launch, and if we say open Firebase along with this account, and then it is gonna open both of them at once. Now this is pretty much good. So what we are going to do now is remove this open Firebase, cause I will not be using this anywhere now from now, because I have given it a functionality to open a particular account, and now if I say account 0, it is gonna open my default account, right? That is particularly fine, right? Now that is good, guys. Now let's just try this again. I said you to focus on my profile pic, okay? Now it will open only once. Open Firebase account 0.
Opening Firebase console.
Now this should open my default account, which is, you see the black icon. Now see what happens. Open Firebase account 2.
Opening Firebase console.
Now you see the D icon here, guys. Now, oh my god, guys, I'm too happy. I coded something for real without coding it any time before, just in front of you guys while recording. Now this is the first time for me. I don't know if you have done this anywhere before, but it is first time for me, and it just worked very well. And now we have to do something similar for Google search also. Not exactly similar, something similar, and that is more important than this. How are we going to do that? Let me tell you. So first of all, let's just go to google.com, and here we need to do stuff. How to do that stuff? Just copy this URL first of all. Okay, I copied it, and here I am saying, okay, we have already done for google.com, I just forgot about that. And now I just want a function like if someone says search for something, then it should not open Google, it will directly search within Google. How we are going to do that? Okay, let us say here, let me add a comment like Google search, and after this just see what I'm going to do. Let me give some spaces. Okay, here if our transcript dot includes, if our transcript includes search for, if the transcript is including something called search for, what we need to do is first of all read out, here's your result. I have opened your result and here's the result. Okay, you can even add sir, that would be nice, but for Google search I don't think that would be very much good, but here's the result, it's good for me. Okay, now let us say let the input, let's say we have an input, let the input be transcript. Okay, transcript. Now again we have to do transcript dot split, and I am doing that in a single line here. I've split it. Okay, now after this transcript dot split, what we have to do is we have to splice this search for, we have to remove the search for from here. Okay, let me tell you what we are going to do now. First of all, let me log input now. Okay, just see what happens. Search for YouTube.
Here's the result.
So we got a result something like this: SEARCH space FOR space YOUTUBE, and like this. But this is not we want. This is absolutely not we want, guys. So what we are going to do is we want to remove this search for, till search for we want to remove. How can we remove that? Just a simple array functionality again. It is called splice method. I'm doing input dot splice from index 0 remove till index 11. Okay, not maybe index 11, let's just count it once. It may be around 10. Okay, search SEARCH, this is 6 words, and a space is 7, then 8, 9, 10. So this is 10, then this space is 11. So we have to exactly remove 11. Oh my god, I don't know how it went so good. Perfect number. Okay, I think I remember it right. Okay, now input dot splice, we have removed all this element, all this stuff. After this I also want to remove this last full stop. How can I remove that? The same thing. After this do input dot pop. This will remove this last full stop or maybe question mark, whatever it may be. Okay, after this we need to join the rest of the stuff. Okay, we are saying input dot join, input dot join, but this is gonna be our last element, so I'm simply declaring it as a variable. Input is equal to input dot join. I'm joining all the letters now. After joining all the letters, what actually happens is if there is a space between our YouTube word, let's say search for coding wallpapers, then there is a space, right? What then happens is it will also join along with the space, right? It will also join along with the space, right? Then what I want to do is I again want to split it. Oh my god, what am I talking? I need to explain this to you after a bit. Before that, let us just try this out. Okay, now see what happens. Search for youtube.com.
Here's the result.
Now this is what we have searched for, right? app.js45, and this is line number 45, console log input. That is perfectly good. We got youtube.com, right? Now this is what we want. But how will I search for this on Google, bro? First tell me about that. I'm getting onto it. Just wait. Let us make everything big. Now here, let me first of all go to google.com. Right now I am here on google.com. After this, to get to a search, Google has something of its own, and we are going to use that. Now Google has something like /search, And if you want to search something, let me tell you, if you want to search something, you say a very big line of link comes up, right? A very big link comes up, some random number is there. Now if I show you by searching something, let's say the enthusiastic dev, let's say I search for this. Okay, spelling mistake, that is okay. Now you just see here how big link it is. Now what actually happens here is your device data is also added in this link. Now if you are sharing this URL to someone, then exactly the same results which you are getting, that particular guy will also get the same results. But now I'm going to tell you a way which will be different on different devices. What is it? First of all, let's go to google.com. Something similar but a different mode of thinking. Now I researched a lot for this and I finally got a way to do this. After this, you need to say /search. After saying search, you need to say $Q. Now Q means query in terms, and Q is equal to, let's say, an input. Now this input is our stuff. Okay, now this input has to be with plus signs. Okay, now if I am saying, let's say, the plus enthusiastic, and after this I again need to say dev, and here if I just enthusiastic, and now this is fine. Now if I hit enter, you see it will search for the enthusiastic dev. That is pretty much it. Now that is what we need to do. But bro, how we will get this plus sign in between? How am I going to get that? So that is what I'm going to explain now. Let's see. So I'm closing this browser tab, I'm making it small, keeping it on the right side, making it a bit bigger so that my console comes up. And if after this, after the .join method, I again need to split it. Split from where? Split from spaces. Split from spaces. Wherever there is space, split right there. After that, you just do join again. Again join them with a plus symbol in between. Now our input should be there with a plus sign. Let us test it out. Open Firebase. Okay, I need to say search for, I forgot about that. Okay, let me refresh. Search for hello world.
Here's the result.
Okay, some error somewhere. This is splice. He's saying in app.js 44. Okay, splice. Okay, this is not splice, this is split. I just made a small mistake. Okay, now let's test out. Search for hello world.
Here's the result.
Now guys, see this, see the text I am highlighting, app.js 45 here. It is coming hello world with a plus sign in between, and that is what we wanted. And now we can do the stuff. Right? I'm just pressing Ctrl Shift T to get my last URL which I just typed in. And now here I can simply do window.open, and in here I'm using template literals because I want to change this according to my input. And in here I'm saying a $sign, curly braces, and in here I'm passing in my input. And now this should search for the thing we are looking for. And now let's test it out. Search for YouTube.
Here's the result.
Guys, did you saw something? It is removing, you see just what happened. YouTube came up here and it is searching for, it has shown us the Google results of YouTube. If I say search for the enthusiastic dev.
Here's the result.
Now guys, here's my YouTube channel and you guys are watching it currently, and that is super awesome, right? This is the previous episode, this is the glimpse episode. Just watch it, you will enjoy, and just enjoy. Now this is pretty much good. Now guys, this is it for this video, but I have a very important homework for you. Now, something very similar we have done for Google can also be done for YouTube. Okay, something very similar to this can also be done for YouTube, guys. If I'm going to say play this, then it is gonna search in YouTube. Let me show you with proof. Give me a sec, just 1 second. Now just see, guys. Play the enthusiastic dev.
Playing Be Enthusiastic Dev. Playing music.
Shut down.
Okay, sir, I will take a nap.
So guys, this was it. Now, as here I have given the search for keyword for searching for something in Google, I gave a place for YouTube also, right? If I say something like play this thing, I said play the enthusiastic dev, it did not capture it very well. It just made some spelling mistakes because it may have not read English very well. Okay, let it be, I was just joking. Okay, now that is it. Now you can also do this, guys. I am just telling you, it is very much similar to the thing we did for Google here. Very much similar. You can just try it as a homework, right? This is, I know it is damn easy for you. You can easily do it within 2 minutes maybe, because just small changes you have to do and you are good to go. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it a lot, because we have done very amazing stuff in this video. So the next episode will be coming very soon, and till then, bye guys.